think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
Oh, no, I mean it. I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace! It's Professor Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
I don't think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
Oh, no, I mean it. I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace! It's Professor Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
Oh, shoot. It actually let me. I think I might be on. This thing is hit and miss, man. Quan, what's good? Ladies and gentlemen, we got Quan S in the piece. Quan on. But anyway, let's dive into this. Peace to everyone. Peace to everyone on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you are watching this. Peace and shout out to everyone on IG. All right. Shout out to Quan S. Shout out to everyone that support the platform, whether you give a dime, dollar, your time, your energy, or shoot me the bird. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Damn, Quan, you said I'm roaming already? All right. Salute to everyone. All right. I'm not sure how much of this y'all going to get because, yeah, they be blocking the signal more than ever now. Anyway, real quick, we're going to have some short, brief conversations because here we go. This is the education of Professor Griff. Idea. Now, you know we got to talk. I want to talk to you face to face, for real. And I'm using my uncle voice. All right? Anyway, a few things I want to talk about. Number one, the screen is really blurry and you can't see my face. It's clear as hell over here. Shout out to Masada. Really appreciate you, bro. Thanks for looking out. Hold on for a second. I got to show Quan that. Yo. Quan, look. It's clear, man. It's not blurry. It's damn near 9K. Not 4K, but it's like 9K over here. Oh. I got you rubbing your eyes. All right. Well, if it gets crazy, I'm going to reboot. But in the meantime, between time, let's see if we can get past the first part of this. All right, let's take the trash out and let's get that out of the way first. Think you can leave because I'm gonna be disrespectful. So leave. Yes, yeah. No, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna be very respectful. I'm gonna refrain from cursing. I'm gonna try to use not 5 and 10-cent words. I'm kind of trying to use at least $10 words. So let me start out by saying this. To the individuals, plural, male and female, who sent me the disrespectful message. And the message read, Professor Griff, did you know Jerry Springer and Carolyn Bryant are now ancestors? I politely said, to whom? Carolyn Bryant definitely is not my ancestor. I think, and I am going to speed the pace up, I'm just being mindful of my words. I think that we throw these terms around too loosely. Wendy Bond, what's up with you? I'm glad you're here, Wendy. I support right now. Ancestor around too loosely. Carolyn Bryant is not my ancestor. Jerry Springer is not my ancestor. So I proceeded to ask the individuals, plural, what has Jerry Springer ever done for black people? As a matter of fact, I can ask, what has Jerry Springer ever done for the average white woman? To the individuals that ended up saying very nasty and mean, hurtful things about me. and said they were going to expose me and cancel me, eat a dick and die. The fuck out of my face with that. You fucking with the wrong individual. I'm not dude. And anybody that know me know you can bring it. Anytime, day or night. That's why I decided to put on my New York jacket today in my hat, man. And you say New York City? Anyway, now, moving right along. I want to ask a question and maybe y'all can answer it for me. What do I owe the Jerry Springers and the Carolyn Bryants of the world? What do I owe them? What do we owe them? What do we owe them? I don't owe them a mention. I don't owe them anything. If you want to dig deeper, I can tell you what they owe us. Okay. Thank you, Easy D. Precisely my point. So I just want y'all to know, those two individuals that hit me up are the 406 person I have blocked in my phone. And any of y'all that disagree with what I'm saying, you can text me some bullshit and you would be the 407th person I'm blocking in my phone. Jerry Springer from cancer. We don't mock human suffering on a human level. I don't care what complexion they are. You never mock, and this is the grown-up Griff talking now. After we got that trash taken out, you never mock human suffering. Whether it's in the Sudan, whether it's in Russia, whether it's in wherever it's at, the Donbass region of Ukraine, regardless of where it's at, you don't mock human suffering. But we don't owe him anything. All right, Jerry Springer's cause of death is confirmed. It was pancreatic cancer. His illness was all of a sudden. His credits are he was a famed talk show, and he's remembered as a kind of a generous kind of person. It's almost contradictory in nature to lump those into the same sentence or paragraph. You can be generous, but yet you have black women and gay people and black men and all kind of white trash and all kind of people fighting on your show like it's, yeah, no. And then Love and Hip Hop and the fat girls from Miami and the slow chicks from DC and the fucking whoever the fuckers from Liberty City and other motherfuckers from Detroit shows come out and everybody want to fight now. So that's the thing. That's the entertainment now. Black women embarrassing themselves by getting on TV and fucking fighting. Please. No, we owe them nothing. Nothing at all. Now, moving right along. You know, you take the trash out and the trash thing is overflowing and you got to push the shit down. Well, that's some more trash we needed to take out. Carolyn Bryant. What can I say about this fucking leftover scumbag? If y'all don't know who Carolyn Bryant is, you might want to leave the broadcast right now. I got this. So, this chick is actually the chick who actually lied about Emmett Till. I'm not going to go into the whole story. Go do the research. White woman whose claim caused Emmett Till's murder has died. We're not going to mock anyone's death. But to be honest with you, I thought she was already dead. When asked would I go to protest and help locate this individual wherever she was residing, I politely turned those individuals down and said, there's no need. And here we are. So in Jackson, Mississippi, the Associated Press, the white woman who accused black teenager Emmett Till of whistling and accosting her in Mississippi, causing his lynching, has galvanized a generation of activists who rise up in the civil rights movement, has died at the age of 88. This crusty piece of shit. Did y'all see the pictures of Emmett Till? And what they did to Emmett Till, all based on a lie. Yo, XL Fred, who are you, dude? I don't give a fuck about the Knicks. Fuck the Knicks. I'm trying to have a show here, bro. You talking about the Knicks? I ain't watched the Knicks, man, since not Wilt Chamberlain. What's his name? Frazier played. Walt Frazier. Nah, bro. Anyway, Carolyn Bryant died in a hospice care Tuesday night in Westlake, Louisiana, according to a death report filed Thursday at the coroner's office. I swear, I thought she was dead already. Yeah, no. Now that I've put let's talk. Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson. In doing the research that I was doing, because I wanted to talk about Pras the other day, and my spirit and energy got interrupted because our good brother, Mr. Harry Belafonte, elder, now ancestor, passed away. Hold on for a second. Let me do something. Let me do something. Hold on. All right, I'm black. All right. Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson. Let me just say this. I don't want to go over the story because 800 people already on YouTube done talked about it, and I don't want to regurgitate the same talking points. But through a narrow little lens of mine, I step back in order to look forward at it. If some of y'all caught that, cool. Some metaphysical stuff, but don't worry about it if you didn't. Take the class and you'll be all right. I step back to look forward at it. And for two individuals who would appear to be the polar opposites of one another on major networks, broadcasters, on prime time television, getting fired the same day, yeah, fam. If that don't raise a red flag and cause you to look at this thing through a different lens, yeah, we need to kind of look at that again. I'm sorry. No. New York Associated Press, it says, CNN fired longtime host Don Lemon on Monday following his short and disastrous run as a morning show host. They moved him from the prime time, moved him to the morning with a bunch of women. I'm going to reserve that comment. I was going to say something, but let me just kind of pull back a little. A little over 2 months ago, after he apologized for an on-air comment about the Republican presidential candidate, Nikki Haley, being past her prime. Okay, we heard what Don Lemon said, but did you study what Nikki Haley said? It's almost like, peace, Lakeisha Muhammad. Congratulations, sis. All right. So my thing is, if you're going to fire someone for, I don't know, it's just kind of a simple no-brainer kind of comment. All right. And then the way they fired him was outright disrespectful. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Don Lemon fan, but I don't dislike Don Lemon either. You understand what I'm saying? I might not like some things about Don Lemon, but I think he did the job that he was hired to do. Not the job that we wanted him to do, the job that CNN hired him to do. You know, CNN, the Caucasian network. So, yeah. So the idea of apologizing and doing cartwheels and backflips and gymnastics and Pilates to try to keep his job didn't work. He dedicated 17 years of his life, and you get treated like a snotty tissue that someone just blew their nose with. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought someone in management would have the decency to tell me directly. It's not how it works, Don Lemon. I don't think you should have got that comfortable where you were sitting in those meetings thinking that the people sitting around you was your friend. As long as you came on the air and you were in the gray, stayed in the gray area, and you never spoke highly of anything black people have done, never stuck up for us, never spoke in favor of us, but in the favor of your paymaster. So he who pays the piper normally calls the tune, and they called your tune. So now you're getting your wake-up call. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, Don Lemon, and let me just say this in case Don is watching or he sees this. Don Lemon can get a job. He did his job well. If y'all know what it's like sitting in front of a camera every night, having to go over story after story after story to maintain your composure, even though he played it safe and he was in the neutral zone, and he did everything to appease his handlers, including marrying a white man, and you still didn't please them? Yeah. But Don Lemon can find a job, because right now, Don Lemon is worth millions of dollars. So I don't think he's ever going to want, in reference to him being qualified. 17 years on CNN qualifies you, bro. You may not get a hood pass, or we might not validate your card again, because I don't think you could ever come speak to us. But, yeah. Someone just sent me a message and said he was an example of black excellence. XL, who the fuck is this XL Fred dude? Dude, he was not an example of black excellence. He was an example of black coonery. Stop that, bro. I don't want to get indignant about Don Lemon on here, man. You killing me, bro. First you asked me about the Knicks, and then you asked me about this corny shit about black. That's not excellence, bro. He did a good job for his white slave masters' children. Do you want me to say it? Say it, say it? Damn, I'm trying to be nice. Thank you, Quan. He was a tool for white supremacy. Plain and simple. Damn. Anyway, this should be teaching us lessons, family. Two of these individuals getting fired same day in close proximity to one another is a problem. When I say it's a problem, meaning something else on a higher level is going on. Because you think, what's dude's name? Tucker Carlson was doing everything that his slave master, I shouldn't say that. Well, he was a slave in a different kind of way. But Tucker Carlson was doing everything that the Murdoch family wanted him to do. He kept white people confused and on edge about matters of importance when it comes to maintaining their whiteness. Tucker Carlson was the best at it. Who was the one? Hannity and Combs, and who was the one before them? Who was the one they fired and had to give millions of dollars to? The one before Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson took that gentleman's place. I think Bill O'Reilly wore Confederate flag underwear and shit. That motherfucker had fucking, yeah, just, I mean, they was on a network that didn't even mind just calling you a nigga straight. Tucker Carlson will millions. Why did they really get fired, though? In close proximity to one another? Tucker Carlson cost the Murdoch family almost $1 billion in his rhetoric and his behavior because of Dominion case with the election, so-called election fraud or whatever. Don Lemon, yeah. CNN is shifting gears. CNN and Fox, they the same people. So I don't know what y'all getting your fucking panties in a bunch for. They the same people. Plain and simple. All right. Okay. Last story. I wanted to go into some of this in depth, but y'all not trying to hear my in-depth analysis on what I really think and feel. I try not to give y'all what I feel because feelings give like the real answers. We have to think and sometimes press the pause button on the feeling, and we have to think. Fugees rapper Pras convicted in foreign influence. Okay? If you're out there listening and you can help me with this subject, please do. How was he a federal agent working against black people? I want to ask you that before I read the story. Mansour Celestine, thank you very much. You said it's like Pepsi versus Coca-Cola. Same shit. One got a little bit more Coke in it. Hence the name, Coke. I'm waiting for y'all's answer. Yeah. I read several articles. I watched certain clips. I watched about 10 short news clips. I'm still trying to understand. It's something that's not being said, fam. Is my point. Okay, Grammy award-winning musician Pras Michel has been convicted in federal court in Washington, D.C. on 10 counts related to charges that include conspiracy, witness tampering, and failing to register as an agent of China. As I read this, let me know when the FBI informant thing comes in, fam, because I'm really not seeing that. Okay, need to know. Thank you. All right, let me slow down then. Let me slow down and sit up straight. if we look through the lens and we don't believe the hype, we don't believe what we're hearing in the news spin cycle on all of the alphabet boys, all of them, MSNBC, CNN, Fox, and all of the rest of them, even the ones that y'all think are safe, all right? They're still not saying what my gut feeling is telling me it is. So, if Pras was working for the Chinese government, and some of y'all are saying that he was an FBI informant, where did y'all get that from? Did Pras say he was an FBI informant to throw them off, to make y'all think that he was working for the FBI, so that when he got caught up on these other 10 charges, y'all would say, okay, wow, he was already working for the government. So was he a double agent, double spy, involving himself in espionage, working for the Chinese government, receiving $20 million and using that money to snuggle up next to the Obamas and other people in order to influence an election? Is that what we're talking about? Then where is the FBI part? You see, if you're in bed with someone and they have fleas, guess what you might end up with? Someone said bed bugs. No, fleas. At the center, the prosecutor said Pras, who's 50 years old and member of the 1990s era group Fugees, whose 1996 album, The Score, remains one of the top streaming albums of all time, later tried to reinvent himself as a businessman and a humanitarian. He netted the attention of federal authorities when he waded into international and national politics. Ultimately, Michael Pras was convicted of conspiracy, concealment of material facts, and making false entries in records, witness tampering, and serving as an unregistered agent of a foreign power. He faces a maximum of 20 years in prison. A sentence date has not yet been set. Still didn't get to the FBI part. Hold on, we might be getting there. Pras faced charges stemming from his relationship to Joe Low, a Malaysian billionaire accused of stealing $4 billion from the Malaysian Sovereignty Wealth Fund. Back in 2012, prosecutors said Pras used Low's illegal foreign money to buy seats for people at fundraisers for Presidential Barack Obama. So you bought a seat, so I kind of think people do that all the time, from what I know of politics. Anyway, here is where we get to the FBI part. Years later, after the FBI started investigating Low for stealing money, Low wanted Pras and others to help him convince the Trump White House to go easy on Low. One part of that alleged scheme was to try to get Trump to send a dissident living in the United States back to China to carry favor with the Chinese government. Prosecutors said Pras collected about $100 million from Low to try to influence 2 U.S. presidential administrations. Low is believed to be in China. Pras stood trial alone. Where is the FBI informant thing, family? Do y'all see smoke screen? So the people that he paid some money to, they don't get investigated? Only one that goes to jail is Pras. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not speaking for Pras. I'm not his attorney. Low don't go to jail because they can't find him. He probably got a facelift. He stole $4 billion. He probably lost some weight, did some sit-ups, jogged, changed his diet, got a facelift, and now he's probably a black dude living in Harlem. I don't fucking know. Where is the FBI agent part that y'all were screaming about? Pras was working for a foreign government to influence a United States election. That is some Fed stuff, yes. But he wasn't an agent. He was an agent for a foreign government. I didn't understand y'all's take on it because I'm watching y'all, and I'm listening to what's really going on. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Something ain't adding up. I'm taking out the pencil, not the pen, the number 2 pencil. I'm getting a calculator. It's just not adding up. Then I saw Pras on TMZ, and he was promoting his album called Elon Musk. If I know I'm about to go to court facing 22 charges, A, I'm not naming my fucking album Elon Musk. 2, I'm not going to be on fucking TMZ. I'm going to change my name and become a script writer in Hollywood. No, I am. I don't know. I'm going to be a Chinese dude, I guess, in Hollywood. Change my name. Give me a Chinese name. Some young boy. That's what I'm going to name myself. It's going to be some young boy. I'm going to write scripts because you can't even make this shit up. So the people that they were going to call to court because the money funneled down into the hands of people like Leonardo DiCaprio, Britney Spears, and other people. Some young boy. Yeah. That's my Chinese name. Some young boy. Yeah. So I'm saying to y'all, it just doesn't make sense to me. And a lot of y'all just need to stop jumping on these stories as soon as they happen. Do a little bit of research and let's hear from your perspective. Don't regurgitate what the alphabet boys are saying because you're going to confuse those of us that are really looking at this thing and trying to piece it together for y'all so we can make sense of it all. That's the reason why we have to talk. Oh, I should change my name to Maybe Lee? No, that sounds like a woman's name, Deneen. No. No. I think, some young boy is Korean? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I was just trying to be funny. I was just taking the first thing that came to my head. Damn. Okay. Sometimes some people say I sound like I'm this conspiratorial kind of dude, and yada yada. No, I just don't. I'm not. Want you to go. What the fuck are you doing? You ain't doing shit. What the fuck are you doing? I'm just trying to make sense of it all. That's me. All right. Thank you, Deneen. People have to stop running and listening to the gossip mill. Do your own research. Look at what they're not saying. So if Pras spent $20 to $30 million to help re-elect Barack Obama, whose palms did he grease? Because he sure didn't give me no money to go and vote. Let me just say this before I get off the air. That kind of money will pay a lot of people just to be quiet. So all these people that we used to hearing from, that was talking real loud, we don't hear from them no more. You see, because the race is not to the swift. It's to that individual that can endure to the end. Am I correct? All right. So it's not about Professor Griff jumping on the story as soon as it happens. No, I want to talk about the Sudan, but I'm trying to figure it out. Because if I do, I got to go back into history. We got to talk about the colonization of Africa, and how they carved up Africa to get some backstory in order to bring it up to date to even figure out why, on a global political scale, why black people are fighting black people in a country and why they flying out all of the white people. That and the other. What was you doing there? What were you doing there? And Ethiopia, you're right, Kwan. But what are they doing there? Notice they don't show them on TV any other day when they show in Africa. Am I right or wrong? You never see them. So now all of a sudden, thousands of Americans are there. Thousands of Europeans are there. Thousands of people from France and other places are there in the Sudan. What are y'all doing? That's what the Chinese are supposed to do. Come and get their people out. When black people were stuck in the Ukraine, where was our infrastructure and our planes that we go get black Africans out of Ukraine? No, we don't have any. Lauren Creighton, thank you very much. Lauren, let me say something to you about that. Thank you very much, and thank you for the compliment. But you know what telling the truth has cost me? And I'm not going to run down the list of things that I've suffered. Y'all already know that. But that ain't going to make me bow, bend, nor break. No. When I die, if somebody don't honor my wishes and they do put me in the casket, put me a cell phone in there and I'm going to broadcast from there. Be like, look. Because somebody needs to be bold enough to tell the truth. Khalid Abdul Muhammad was the man to do it. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the man to do it. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad told the truth. There's many people that came before me and told the truth. We all gonna pay for it. Malcolm told the truth. It's a price we have to pay for telling the truth. So, Lauren Creighton, I really appreciate that. But, yeah, it comes with a price, though. For real. And one story, I'm about to close this out. One story that I didn't get a chance to talk about was the spy balloons. Family, let's not be deceived by that. You think that's the first spy balloon? When the spy balloon was coming over America, it had to travel a long way to get to the point where they wanted to take it, shoot it down. But while you was looking up, what were they doing? What was the United States government, along with the UN and other countries, doing while we were looking up at the spy balloon? I want to say it so bad, but I'm going to save it. I love y'all to life, man, for real. I got to go, though. I said I wasn't, yeah. Oh, man. Raza del Sol. It was the United States government that actually killed and assassinated Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton Sr., and I could go on and on. Che Guevara. I could go on and on and on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Anyway, I love you all to life. This is Professor Griff. Salute. I got to get ready to go. Y'all take care. I love you all to life, man. Thank y'all for your input. Thank you for your energy, your interaction. All right. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. All right. I really, truly want to come on tomorrow and talk about this treaty. Oh, man. We'll talk about it. Why am I not watching the draft? What draft? Somebody's drafting somebody into the military? What draft are you talking about? Somebody bring me up to speed. Draft. What draft? Watching the draft beer? What? You? Oh, the draft in Kansas City. The NBA draft? Help me out, fam, before I go. Cause maybe. Oh, the NFL draft. Thank you, John Trey. Yeah, I'm not kind of a football dude. I'm not even kind of a basketball dude. I'm more of a boxing dude. The NFL slave draft. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no. I mean, if the game is on, and yeah, if I'm not doing anything, and that's rare because I'm always doing something, I might watch a game or two. I'm not. Yeah, no. I don't lend it my energy. I'm very guarded. Yeah. All right. I love you all to life, fam. All right. Peace. Peace, Quan. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, Quan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
According to quantum physics, a particle vibrating from your sound.
All right. All right, everybody on IG, salute and let's take care.
Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
In the show. Play that? No? How about this? All right. I guess I can't play music in the show. I try to leave off on a positive. All right. First, they don't want me to stay home.